Morning, Claire. I'm feeling a bit better. Not 100%, but I'll get there. I felt terrible this morning, but I promised everybody I'd be on for live stream, so here I am. Morning, Jen. Jen says, morning, Bri. He's waving. It's me. He's eating. Having his breakfast. I'm not even set up really. I've only just got back from school run. Just got home, got ready, and I got changed and stuff because I was sweating. Left your remote up, right? It's vibrating. Just come home, got dressed, changed and that. I've got like this patch thing, this cool patch to put on my forehead because I've woke up with a migraine this morning. Absolutely killing me. I've not slept for 3 days. Done nothing but cough all night. I just feel terrible, but I really did promise everybody I'd be on. So I'm battling through it. Only problem is I'm only going to be able to do it live stream till 1 o'clock today, no later, because I've got to go and get Ruben from school because he's finishing early today. It's like a summer fair he's got at school. He wanted to stay for a summer fair, but we said we can't. We've got to save pennies for holiday. Oh, I'll be fine, me. I've been in bed. I've tried to sleep, but I can't because as soon as I lay down, I start coughing. I've been keeping Bri up for the last 2 nights, I know. Just as soon as I lay down, it just start coughing. It's just uncontrollable, and it's right frustrating. I think it was 1 o'clock, and then again at 3 o'clock, and then again at like 4 o'clock. I were up, and I think I got up and I ended up coming downstairs and getting some cough medicine. It worked for about half an hour, and then I started coughing again. I've been sucking on these throat and chest moving menthol sweets. I know Jen says she uses them. But for the last 2 nights, early mornings, I've woke up at like 2, 4 o'clock, and I've just stuck one in my throat because it's so sore. At first it was like really scratchy. As you can hear my voice, it's changed. But it was so scratchy. It's just turned to a point now where it's just all sore. So I'm trying to eat those sweets to keep it, from being so sore. Trust you, Jen. Ruben's been nabbing a couple as well. He keeps going, Mummy, can I have one of your sweets? And we're like, they're not sweets, they're for my throat. But yeah, he's a cheeky monkey. Morning, Florina. I'm trying to remember now. I only have them, Jen, really, when I'm like really poorly, like I am. I'm not as bad as what I were like Monday, Tuesday, but it's more so at night time. Because I've been having Lemsips up until last night. I had my last one last night, and then this morning, and I've not had one this morning, but I've woke up with an headache. And I don't know if it's because I've flu or it's because I've just woke up with one. So I've not even had a Lemsip, but I took some ibuprofen. To be honest, I need to be taking some paracetamol now. But my head started to really hurt, so I've put one of these like headache gel patch things on my forehead to keep it like cool. Did you get it from Ruben? He was poorly all last. Yeah, I think that's where I've got it from, Claire, because I've not really been anywhere. Ruben started not this Sunday gone, not the Sunday before, but the Sunday before that. He were poorly all that, not last week, week before. And I think it's just I've caught remnants of what he's had. Because I've learned not to be too close to him, but comfort him to a point where he feels comfortable. But most of the time he was just laid in his bed, just sleeping it off. But he's still got a bit of cough now, after like a week, nearly 2 weeks. I do apologise for the noise, ladies. I've got my windows open because it's really hot. Even though it says it's 19 degrees here, I think it's a lot hotter than that at the moment. I'm sure it's like 23, 24. And I've got my windows open because it's red hot and dustbin men are coming on our street. So I do apologise for the loud noise. But yeah, I think I got it from Ruben. Claire is definitely add what I've got. Brian's got a bit of it. Is more of it's just his throat. He's not even been complaining or anything else other than a bit achy, but he's not been half as bad as what I have. But it's always the same in my house. I always end up with worst ender at all. Got back on my desk now. I remember you sending me a picture on Facebook, Jenna, of your sweets. I've already had one this morning before I set off. I've been sucking on that much that I've caused sores on the roof of my mouth as well. Yeah, I used to like them aniseed balls. This weather won't help with trying to stay cool. No. And not only that, I'm doing my women's thing on Monday as well, so I'm like hotter than everybody else. Yeah. It's only way I can put it down to Claire that it's got to have been from Ruben, because we don't really go nowhere. We just at home near enough all the time. We go food shopping, but we're not round anyone. So it's just a case that I can't even understand where he's got it from, to be honest. He only goes to school, but apparently there's a lot of it going around at school as well. So I think it's just a case that it's just a summer cold that's been going around everybody. But I thought I got COVID yesterday, and I did a test, but it's come back negative. So it's definitely just like a summer flu. But it's not me for 6. I thought I got COVID. You've got it all going on. I have. No rest at my house. Drink a lot of tea and lemon. I've got tea, but I'm not right fussed about lemon because we've got lemon sips, and I ain't even. I'll have them if it's only ones we've got. But I've been drinking blackcurrant ones. But I've had my max for this week. Well, all in all, I've had my max. I'm not allowed no more. Otherwise, I'll overdose. But I've been profusely taking lemon sips and sucking on these sweets every day, and just hoping and praying I felt well enough to just to do a few hours of live streaming. So here I am. If you hear me coughing and spluttering and I don't sound too good, at least you know that I'm not dying. I'm just poorly a bit. Also, I managed to get my new replacement of this pencil. Hey. I got the tool that I needed yesterday through the post. So I'm going to replace that now. But yeah, I managed to get, yay, 2 new full pencils. They come pretty quickly as well when you order from Coloured Pencil Shop, if you're needing any replacements. So definitely I advise you go into those to that lady if you need any new ones. And she always packages them up all nice and safe and snug. So they're all my other replacements just in case, because I've got some that are really low, but I wait till they're really low before I put new one in. Yes, definitely. I think I'd be lost without open stock, because it would be just a case of having to buy all brand new set of Faber-Castells then. Well, I appreciate you being here, but you know what? I've been telling you, go if you feel worse. You come before you. Oh, Jen, I'll be fine. Thank you for all being worrying about me. It's nice. Like I said, I'll only be on till 1 o'clock latest because we've got to go and collect Ruben from school that bit earlier because they're having a summer fair, and you can go and collect them all like an hour earlier. So I've got to like jump off, get dressed, and then walk over and go and get him. It's fine now, Jen. It's all healed up. Although he were acting funny buggers other day. It got older. Like I've got this like squirty bottle with water in it. I've got it for tarantulas. It's just like to mist enclosures for humidity and that. And he grabbed hold of it and he was running around living room with it. And I was trying to take it off him. And he went to the bottom of the stairs and he chucked it and it went onto the steps. And we both went to go and get the squirty bottle. But as we've done that, he's bumped into me and fell onto carpet stairs. And managed to grab it before him though. And when I've come away, he started crying and I said, "What's up with you? You were fine." And he's come away and he's took all scab off his elbow. So it's all sore again. I says, "You'll stop messing about and being silly." But he's doing fine. He's loving being at school, but he's enjoying the fact that he's only got 5 days next week and 3 days week after, and then it's summer holidays then, and it's not long to holiday now. You sure do come first. If you need to lay down, go lay down. Like I say, I'm finding myself. I'm not aching like I were, but I think it's because I've took some ibuprofen like at 7:15. I'm gonna go and grab 2 paracetamols now, so that I can take those and keep on top of like any aches and pains and stuff, and my headache as well. But all it is it's mostly my throat. Like it was really scratchy for the first 3 days, 4 days, and then it's gradually turned sore. And because I've been sucking on these sweets, like we've gone through, how many bags we've gone through, Bri? Like I've gone through about 3, and you've made your way through about half a bag, haven't you? So I've been sucking on them really, really, a lot, and I've put like lumps on the roof of my mouth with all sucking at sweets. So I'm trying to cut down on them and not take as much sweets, sucking on sweets. But other than that, I'm feeling okay. I keep getting phlegm up and stuff. So it is working in a sense. I'll just be right back. I'm just going to go and get myself 2 paracetamols. I'm back. Yeah, I think I will do that, Jen. It's not as bad, but I just want my voice to get back to normal as well. Like, it's doing me head in, and just I hate being poorly. Brian said to me earlier, he says, don't be doing live stream if you're not well. I'm sure they'll understand." I'm like, "No, I've got to do live stream. I've waited all week. I've not done any colouring since Monday, and I really want to do some colouring." I think not being able to colour because I ache. So that's the main reason why I've not done any colouring, but I'm definitely doing some colouring today. I'm sorry if I gulped. I hate taking tablets. It makes me want to be sick. That's my cup of tea nearly gone. Welcome back, Florina. I've not done any either. Well, there's some swatching. I've literally, last one I did was that Scream one that I did on Monday when I did the, you know, the just jump on and colour live stream. Well, Claire, everybody chose this artist on voting poll. And then I've got Brian to choose picture out of this one. I just gave him book and I says, babe, you'll choose what picture you want me to colour. And that's when he's chosen this one. I tried to find out what colours she is. Because I you know, with stuff like this, I struggle with colours. Especially when I'm poorly, I just can't think. So I'm just going to go with flow. Whatever she turns out, she turns out. It's just a colouring chart in it. Just body colour with everybody. What's everybody else colouring? Are you all colouring this one or colouring something else? Being too sore after the garden. Oh, yeah. It'll go nicely with leaves because with looks of this, she's obviously a fairy and she's got leaves. So she's either like a autumn style fairy or just normal like tree leaf green fairy. So I'm debating. I've not really done any of this artist, to be honest. I've bought well, there's 3 books that I've got of hers. So I've not even coloured any of these yet. So it's new to me. But yeah, them Anne Stokes ones are really nice in colouring everyone. Jen. I've got to put album up as well in Facebook group. I got the new Hannah Carlson. I still haven't even got that one yet. Maybe somebody will get it me for my birthday. 35 in less than, well, in just over 4 weeks. 2, 3, 4. In fact, 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 weeks today. Damn. I'm old. Right. I'll put my sharpener in there. I better put it in there. Yeah. I'm not putting light on today because for some reason I think on Monday I fully charged my phone up Monday before I started live stream, and for some reason it just cut out and my phone literally died. It ran out in just space of 3 hours. My battery life just kaput. And I think it's because I was using a flashlight on it. So I'm not going to use flashlight on this piece today to try and conserve on my battery. I'll have to keep checking on it. I'm at 91% now. So we've got 1, 2, we've got 3 hours of live stream. So let's get started, shall we? Less talking and more colouring, Jane. Her hair would look great blonde with green leaf wings. Yeah. Although I was thinking more of the lines of autumn, and then use colouring this like a monarch butterfly, and then doing like a rainbow effect on that. Although I'll not get all colours on that anyway, but she's got little love hearts. Little love hearts on a guitar as well, and a necklace. I don't have any on a books. Nothing against that. I just don't know. I wouldn't do a lot of the pages in the books. Yeah, I think I were a bit same, to be honest. And it's designs or pictures really put me off. It's not my. I like pictures like this, but I saw a lot of people colouring it, and let's just say a lot of people buy books because everybody else buys them. Um, but because I done my YouTube channel, I wanted them for that, as well as I really wanted to put myself in a position where I wanted to be out of my comfort zone and try different things. Because obviously, when you're a colorist, you want to try all different methods, all different styles, and just see what your favorite is. Obviously, you're gonna have your stuff that's not so favorite, and I like them. Don't get me wrong. I think there's some really nice ones that are big, come in handy for like, them ones that'll only take you an hour or a couple of hours, rather than full pages like this with all little details and stuff. I think with me it'd be a case of doing like the smaller detailing more than the bigger detailing. Although, and I think it's a bit as well, seeing other people's work and how well they do them, and it's like, oh, that's given me an idea. I'd like that page so I can do this idea and change it up a bit and other things. So I think that's another reason why I get the books as well, because you get your own ideas and own perceptions of how you want to colour that particular page. But I wanted to get it anyway. And they're really nice books. And paper quality is really nice and thick. It wouldn't do for everybody to like say all same books though. It's just like music and movies. Everybody has different tastes. Same with pencils. Amount of people that recommend Prismas over polychromos or vice versa. And then you see them recommending Arteses and other pencils, and you think, well, why would they recommend them when there's other better ones? I mean, a lot of people say that Castle Art Golds are better than the Arteses, but in my personal opinion, I prefer the Arteses any day over the Castle Art Golds. No disrespect to Castle Art, but I had old version at Castle Arts and I just couldn't get along with them. I ended up giving them to kids to use and got the Arteses, and I used them religiously before I purchased my Prismas and my Polys. But as soon as I got my Polys and my Prismas, I ain't used any others for ages. I'll use them occasionally if I... In fact, I ain't even used my Arteses for a long time now. I do feel awful for neglecting them in a way. I found I prefer the full busy pages or pages such as that you have now, where it's a bust, image and background that can be left, or simple pastel work. Well, with this, it's quite simple. You can even use just your pastel, your pastels, and just get your cotton bud and just do, add just different colours to the background just to make it a bit more, a bit better. Hannah Carlson follows me on IG. I feel posh. It is really, really cool when they follow you back. I think I've got Sarah Richter, which is Dunkel Bun artist. She follows me on Instagram. Um, I don't know who else follows me on Instagram. I can't even look because it's on my phone. I don't. You can't even get it. I can't even get on PC. It's just my phone, so I can't even check. But yeah, I think definitely Sarah Richter. I'll have to have a look for other ones. I don't know if I've got any more. I don't like pages with images that have big empty spaces in, such as bottles and jars. Not sure if that's coming across what I'm meaning. I think it's a case that, what, you don't know how to colour like glass, Jen? Is that what you struggle with? Busy, not bust. Fingers are not working well. A busy image, yeah. No one follows me on IG. I don't have an account. Get one, Jen. Amount of people that's on, colouring community that's on Instagram, it's unbelievable. Although I've only got 410 followers. They keep following me and then unfollowing me. I think it's because I'm not uploading pictures like every day like everybody else, because I'm poorly. And sometimes I can't upload pictures every day. I don't colour every day. But I couldn't afford it at first, Claire. I think I just saved up for it. I think postage is worst part of it. It's same. I'm wanting the Noel Shoemaker, or Shoemaker or something like that. She's the Hollow Moon art on Facebook. I'm wanting some of her exotic designs to colour, but the prices are out of this world. Brian said to me, he goes, "Oh, I'll buy you them." He goes, "Postage can't be that much if you buy like 3 books together." I'm like, "Babe, each book is like £35, and then the postage is like the same." It's like, yeah, but it should be £35 for all three. And I'm like, no, it don't work like that. You'd be paying £35 each, as well as postage. And he goes, "Oh, I'll message anyway." But by the time he'd done looking at how much it were for each book, you're talking like £100 for 3 books. And I won't allow him to do it. I just don't like empty spaces, lol. Like the one I put in horror group the other day, the walls and floor and ceiling. Yeah, I think I get what you mean in a way. I would love a Carla McCover. I think I've heard of her. I ain't got one of them though. I hate that when they charge per item for things rather than postage for them. Well, I'm assuming that's the case, Jen. Because when you look at the picture, the advert, it's like how much it is for that book to be posted. Well, I'm guessing, I don't know if they can combine postage. Probably can, but it's still going to work out expensive. I just wish they'd like go to Amazon and just, I don't know, like other artists do, to just make these books, just so everybody gets to colour them. I don't know what's going on here with your skin. I don't get that. But I'm just gonna go over it. But yeah, I just wish some artists that do Etsy, because I don't do Etsy. I can't be bothered with that. Too much faffing about. Too much extra money to be paying out. You need ink, depending on what paper you've got to use to get decent quality, and then keep having to repeatedly do the same thing over and over. We can just get a book with all images in. The craft channels do it, charge per item postage when they come, they're all in the same flipping box. Or you get like Amazon where they send like a little packet, like something like a sharpener, and you get a box that's like this big. It's like, really, you're sending a little item like this in a great big box like that. It's so silly. Just a waste. Amount of Amazon boxes and stuff I've got in kitchen's unreal. I'm back, sorry, I had a phone call. It's alright, Florina, welcome back. We're just talking postage. Did you all see me flip through with the spooky... I forgot what it was called now. Spooky something, weren't it? The one that looked like Coco Wires. I've had someone comment saying, "Oh, it's just a resemblance of Coco Wires book." I did say flip through that it were a lot like Coco Wires Spooky Girl book, but they've just like repeated what I've actually said in video, which is a bit, I don't want to say annoying, but it's similar, but I think with Crook's book, it's more horror, whereas Spooky Girl, it's not as horror as such, if you get what I mean. So I can understand it's like the same perspective where it's a girl and it's like a bit of a story, but it's different in a sense where it's more horror. I think it's a bit more horror than what the Spooky Girl Coco Wyo book is. Ah, that's it, Spooky Baby. No, I run a business, had a customer contact me outside hours. All right. What business do you run, Florina? My recycling bin is full of Amazon packaging. I make chuck mine because I like to, you know, sometimes I'll sell some books that I don't no longer need, so I save them for that purpose, or for like when I'm sending birthday stuff out, or if I do a prize on my group, I'll use them for posting stuff that way as well. I saw all your flip throughs. I've not watched any more creepy than a story. Spooky Girl to me is like a storybook rather than a horror one. I think it's cool. Yeah, I love Spooky Girl. Don't get me wrong. I love. I've got loads of Coco Wyo books, and I think it's a case of with the Coco Wyo book, Spooky Girl. It's more of a cute. I won't say dark, but it's got that resemblance to, you know, creepy effect in a sense, but it's not horror, if you get what I mean. But this Crook one, which is Spooky Baby, even though it's not a baby, she's a girl. I think it's a case of they've had to change the title so it's not the same as Coco Wyo's book. It's a case of that this is a bit more graphic. It's got, you know, a bit more, I won't say graphic, but horror. It's definitely more horror-y and creepy to what the Coco Wyo one is. I think what puzzles me as well, on information bit, it says, right, wait, can you lighten up a little girl's life of horror with your colours? Now, to me, when I first read it, I thought, giving this book to a little girl to colour. It's just me. But yeah, like, for instance, if you look on, well, you can see me flip throughs. It is a girl. She's not the same as the one from Coco Wyo. But it's got more, it's like a story in a way, and it's got writing on back of it as well. But it's more darker. On back of it, it says, "For a sweet innocent child, her days of horror has only begun. For you, this is a chance to relax, pick your favourite colours and set your creativity free. This spooky baby colouring book depicts the child's terrifying everyday life through 40 creepy illustrations. But it's up to you to interpret her story however you like with your colouring skills. So are you ready to have hours of stress relief and colour to your heart's desire?" So it's more of a horror than what it is like. I mean, when I type in for Coco Wyo's book, try and find it. It's never at top when you want it. You see, with Spooky Girl, that's what it is. It's just spooky. It's not horror. Even though it says it's perfect gift for yourself or horror fans, but not for the faint of heart. Spooky Girl colouring book is a journey of a young girl and her darkest thoughts in a haunted gothic house filled with spooky creatures, creepy crawlers and terrible things. You won't believe what awaits you on every page. Monsters, ghosts and so much more waiting for you to explore. But I think the pictures are a bit more darker in the Crook Crook book, if you get what I mean. I'm struggling to explain it. Well, if you need more boxes, you know where I am, Lord. There's parcels multiple times a week. I don't need no more, Jen. I've got tons. I've got some on top of my cupboard, some on top of my fridge freezer. I made a huge order and Amazon keeps on delaying my packages. Oh, Christ. I'm just watching I've been calling all day. Sounds good. I'll go look after the live. I didn't come on PC early this morning, so not seeing much. Yeah, definitely put a complaint in. I'm just checking I've coloured everywhere. But yeah, it's just people's commented on me flip through saying I think they're trying to set in that it's too much like Coco Wyo's book, The Spooky Girl, but I think it's that bit slightly different. Same kind of like line, you know, depicting, but it's not the same story. Oh well. They can take it up with Crook Crook. Yeah, definitely put a complaint in if you don't get it tomorrow. Running out of tea. I had to laugh this morning run about something with Ruben. Yeah, on this side of book, even though it's not a story as such, but it's got, I think it's a bit been a thing with all Crook Crook books where it's got like quotations. It's like quotations, and it's same principle with the spooky baby one. It's got like quotations on the back of the page. It does reference to picture a little bit, but you can still have your own thoughts on pages. You can see in pages a bit like the spooky girl. I don't know, have a look at Flip Through, Jen, and see what you think. I suppose it's all oh, my pencil, my lead's loose. I suppose it depends on what you prefer, really. I mean, I don't want to disrespect Coco Wyo because they are brilliant artists and they've been pushing books out left, right, and centre. But I also like Crook Crook. I've also got another book on its way as well today. So there'll be a flip through of that later. Like I keep saying, I've done myself a ban where I'm not allowed to buy any more books till after holiday, but I keep seeing it, it's like, I've got to have it, I've got to do a flip through. Sometimes I'll get somebody messaging me, have you done flip through for this yet? Like, nope. I think texture of this paper is totally different to what I'm usually used to working with. Why do you find grayscale hard, Florina? I think it's the easiest method. It teaches you a lot about shading as well. Oh, I love my polychromos, Florina. It's my go-to pencils. Best set I've bought. In fact, you all got on me, didn't you?
What?
My Paulies.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got me for my birthday, didn't you?
I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah. It just helps with knowing where to put your darker tones for shading. I've learned so much about shading through grayscale for my line artwork. Well, oh. So don't you even like the darker areas and lighter areas, Florina? You just colour just straight through without doing light and dark tones.
No, it's do.
Love my polys and prismas. I bought Loomies and light fast with Albert Jonah for myself for Christmas. I'd saved my pennies. Yeah, the luminous and I can't even pronounce it. But Loomies can be a bit expensive as well. I've been wanting quite a few different sets. Them Karandi Ash, is it Pablo's? Been wanting that set. I'm sharpening pencils already, get the flags out lol. I found Prismas too soft and break easy. Yeah, Prismas are the more softer, the ones that you don't need to be pressing too heavily on, but the Faber-Castell polish, you can add that bit of pressure on. I mean, I can sharpen it to a point where it can break because I am heavy-handed anyway. But they are the best ones for everlasting. They last a lot longer than your usual pencils. I mean, your Prismas you can sharpen and sharpen and sharpen to the point where you've gone through the entire pencil in space of a couple of weeks. Whereas your Faber-Castell Polis can last you ages before you need to get a replacement. And the fact that you can buy it, like Claire says, and Jen, open stock pencils as well, makes it a lot easier, so you're not having to buy a whole new set of Fabers.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes ends will snap, you know, if I don't point too much, but I got them from Cult Pens in the UK. I'll have to have a look. I keep meaning to, but I keep forgetting. What do you do if you don't shade, Florina? Alright. You see, I don't even use a blending pencil. I just use this white Faber-Castell Poly. Or I use my white Prisma. Just to, like, blend all streaks at pencil marks in. And for highlighting.
No, I'm alright. Concentrate.
For some reason, she's looking a bit more darker than anticipated. Jane, the Tim Jeff you done, was it a competition with a prize or was it just one within the group for the header or such? It was Tim Jeff's group. I don't know if you're got it on Facebook. Let me just have a look. Oh, it's there. Copy link. I don't know if anybody's in it, but I'll post link to colouring group. That's Tim Jeff's colouring group, and it was every so often they do colouring competitions where you colour a certain picture and you can win prizes. This time was the last one. It was Shark Month, I think it were, and you had to colour certain shark pictures, or just a shark picture from Tim Jeff's books, and you could win. I think there were 3 prizes to win, and I won one of those. It were a hammerhead shark from WWF, I think it were World Wildlife Fund. Joe Warren, who's admin and colours Jeff's work in person. They're like in touch with each other and everything. Sent me a shark, the hammerhead shark, and Ruben stole that off me. And then it was, I think it was end of June, saying, well, I didn't even notice it until, I think it was the day before entries were supposed to be put in. So I quickly coloured the orcas and the octopus picture and pencil. The prizes were, first prize were a Tombow Iritrogen pencil set, but that were for I think it was US and Canada only. Then it was Animal Sketches book for second prize. Third prize was Intricate Ink book, which I won. And then the last prize was a £10 Amazon gift voucher. So there were 4 prizes to win. So I'm really chuffed. I've already got all books, and I feel a bit of a DICK for even entering into it. But I will like a case that I were in it to win it, and I was trying to win the Amazon gift voucher to try and get some of the books that I haven't got. But the one that I won was Intricate Ink, which were there's 1 to 5 in Intricate Ink, and I've got all 5. So I've got 2 of those, which I feel a bit greedy. But I think it was the Animal Sketches book or the Amazon gift voucher that I needed to get one of the books that I haven't got. But it was, you in it to win it, aren't you? I feel really bad about it though. No, I'm not in it. I don't have his books, but I had a look after seeing yours, and I love the lizard book. That's right up my street, as we used to be a rescue for them. They're absolutely fantastic, Jen. He does different animals in all different books. I've got all flip-throughs on my channel, so you can even have a look through them all. It were quite... There's some that I did some, like, not long since. So it's like there's different ones. There's land animals and sea animals, like birds. He's even got bird books and all different birds and stuff. Definitely one to you know, have in your collection if you like that kind of stuff. I just don't get time to colour in them all, as you know, and that's another reason why I'm enjoying doing these live streams, because I get to colour in books that I haven't coloured in yet. Do you know, Jen, it's only the third time I've coloured water. And I had a look on a picture on Google on how to colour, not cheating or anything, just having a look and seeing what colour tones I needed. And it were a case of, you know, going lighter in certain areas, darker in other areas, just to get that effect as though light's coming through water. And I was quite pleased with how it turned out. I could do better. More practice. Obviously, practice makes perfect. But, yeah, I enjoyed colouring it. As for octopus, I saw a picture of that, and I really wanted to try and get it. His rings were like a electric blue, and it was like really shiny. and I tried to get them to be really like popping off at page, but I just couldn't get that effect for some reason. I tried to go lighter with white, using a light like a brighter blue, but I just couldn't get that effect, and it was driving me nuts. So I just left it as it were. And then the picture that I had for reference, where it would like deep down in depths of the ocean, and it was like pitch black. So I just coloured background just black with my black Posca pen to make it look like it went like deep down in ocean. I run a card making business which I colour all day. You shouldn't. It's a competition for anyone to win. I know I shouldn't. I think it's just a case that I've won a book that I've already got, and then I've been greedy and somebody else could have won it, and it's like I feel really guilty for some reason. When I looked at the water, it was as if I was in the sea, quite far out where the water just ripples rather than the waves crashing. Yeah, I'm glad I gave you that, that effect. And like, I love orcas as well, and have pictures that you can colour with orcas. I always want to go and I've said to Brian, when kids have left home, I want to go whale watching, in boats and see all. I want to see orcas. I just love them. They're so majestic and so brainy and powerful. Hey, you're about to get me card buddies. No guilt, love. I know, Claire, but I don't know. I think it's just the person that I am. When I know that I've already got it and somebody else could have won it and got. Yeah, I've got it anyway, so. It'll get used. I know when they do competitions sometimes where you've got like breast cancer awareness days and stuff like that, where you can colour animals breast cancer colours and whatnot. And I'll probably use that book for colouring it different to what I want, because I've got his books to colour them as animals would be. Do you know, somebody pulled me up the other day on my World Within Worlds book. I'm surprised. Have you seen me Worlds Within Worlds completed book flip, Claire? I see hippo wallowing every time Daz has a my stomach. I said right. Jen's just put, I see hippo wallowing every time Daz has a bath, meaning her husband. It's just called Daz, and hippo wallowing in bath. Oh God, that were a cracker. That is gonna give some right fist, Jen. I don't know if you can see my comments when videos have stopped, because I can't see them, but that was just so funny. No, not yet. Well, I looked at my notifications, I think it was yesterday, and a lovely woman, she was commenting about me, flip through for my World Within World completed book, and she put loads of lovely comments, and then she went, I've got to say it, she says, because it's doing me head in. She says, the one that you thought were a porcupine, I think it were. She says, it's not a porcupine. She says, it's I forgot what they call it now. Echidna. She says, we see them all the time in bushes in Australia, and they're so cute. I'm like, oh damn. I'm like, I don't know. I've only like looked it up, and I've heard, watching Go On, Irwin's, that they daughter loves them and that. But when you look at Worlds Within Worlds book, there's no information on back or which animals which. Like you do in Fragile Worlds and Mythic World, he's on back, he's got name of every thing that's in his book, whereas in Worlds Within Worlds book, it shows you image and we different symbols and stuff are hidden, but it doesn't tell you which animal's which. So to me, when I've coloured it, it just looked like a porcupine. That's it, Bindi. Yeah, Bindi loves echidnas, doesn't she? And it didn't even come to me. But saying that though, I ain't looked at books since I finished it, and that was like a year ago, I think. And I only really watched Irwin's like a month ago, so I wouldn't have even known. But I weren't funny about it. I just thanks for letting me know, because I'd have known no different. Thing is, when you have multiple books, you can do the same picture but in different colours, so you get total different. That's it, Jen. I think that's another reason why I've got it as well. That like certain themes and stuff like that they're doing group, I can use that for that type of stuff. Always calling wallowing hippo. Jen, that's what I did with Rita Berman. I bought all the seasons plus compilation book. I love that book, but not finished it yet. I enjoyed World Within World book, but I think sometimes it got better of me. And there were some images that I didn't like and some that I did. It was just one of those love-hate relationships with book, I think. I was glad when I finished it. I've not coloured much of his new books, Fragile World and other one. I'm just going to have to pull my thumb from my bum and do just some more colouring in it. I think I'm 14 pages through Worlds Within Worlds. Not bad, seeing as only started with colouring at end of March. I think that's how I know I prefer the busy pages though. Yeah. Like I said, I enjoy colouring Worlds Within Worlds, but it just got so... I think it got to a point where I was getting fed up. But I wanted to finish it, if you got what I mean. I started it and it's like, I've got to finish it. But I didn't need to finish it, but I felt the need to finish it. As for Mythic World, yeah, it's a beautiful book, like. I've done the Knocken, I think it's called. I've done the mermaid one in that. Trying to think now. I've done a few pages in Mythic World. I've done the snow leopard, the otter. I can't remember what else in the Fragile World. I mean, it's the case that before I used to, like, I've got to colour this certain artist quite often, and then I get bored, so then that's when I've started to like flip between different artists, because I found out that the more I coloured one particular book or one particular artist's work, I found myself getting bored and fed up, so I won't colour as much. And I've since noticed, doing these live streams, it helps a lot to be able to colour more and get more colouring done than what it would just doing book by book, image by image in one book. And it's not as boring. I'm not particularly fond on how this skin's turning out though on this piece. I think it's the paper itself. Maybe I'm using wrong skin tones. I don't know. I'll keep going though, see how I go. Mythic World, I just got it. Yeah, it's a really nice book. All his books are. That's why I go page by page from front to back, unless it's a colour along, as I do the page like best and leave it. I used to be the same. I used to, when I get a new book, I used to start from beginning and work me way through book. I won't skip. But then I've started to like skip it because my friend used to say, why are you doing it like page by page? I'll just be right back. I've got hamsters, they've run out of water, so I've got to top the water bottle back up. She's vigorously sucking on the bottle and there's no in it, is there? So I'll go get your food. I'll top your water bottle up. Check. Better fill yours up. No, no. Wait long, ladies.
Mm-hmm. What's up with mine?
Eat it. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on, you wanted a drink? Come on, over here. Got more salt and make your food. Should have done this before I did the live stream, eh? Let me get a minute. Breakfast time. Want seeds? Oh. Want seeds? Get down from here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Enjoy. Yeah? Oh, girl. I know, I know. Seeds. Oh, we got some. There you go. Fed water.
You're free at one point. It was free.
Right. That's the one on there. Okay, boss. Just need to come out. Thank you. Sorry about that. Listening to me feeding hamsters. They're my kids' hamsters, but I've ended up having to look after them. I'm working on a dragon from the same publisher as Jasmine. Oh yeah, I remember you saying. Still haven't looked into that either. I'm back in there. I'm a paper snob. You see, I love Christine's paper, me. Christine Karen's. I love her paper, me. It's a lot, it's a bit like this, but a lot better. For some reason, I'm struggling with pencil on this. I think it might be like the texture of paper. Christine's is a lot smoother. This feels smooth, but it's not as, I don't know. There's just something different with paper to Christine's. Blooming nose. I don't use paint. I find it hard to blend. You don't get that right tone of colour like you can with pencils. I put them metallic watercolours from Arteza though. Yeah, I like them colours. I've been wanting the Renaissance ones like Tiana's got. She's done some swatch videos. Absolutely beautiful. So expensive. Stomach. Oh, Ruben's tooth come out, Jen. He come down, he was punching air with his fist, going, yes, 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 yes. I'm like, what? And he showed me his tooth come out. Yeah. When was it? We're on Friday. I think it was Wednesday. No, Tuesday. It was Tuesday it come out. Tuesday night. Well, evening. Because we forgot to put money under his pillow. And Wednesday morning he come down, he went, Tooth Fairy didn't come last night, Mummy. I'm like, didn't she? He's like, no. My tooth's still in kitchen on windowsill. I'm like, well, that's no good. You need to be putting your tooth under your pillow. And he ended up putting tooth under his pillow. And we gave him £2. The price of teeth are getting dearer. Pencils and gel pens and fine liners. I've been looking at them watercolours by what Christine Karen uses.
I've got all the tape recorder in the hand now and I can stop it really well. I don't know, it's just sitting here and listen to this music, it's awesome.
Please don't, I can hear it from all here.
Huh?
I can hear it from here.
Yeah.
Right, Brad's playing something on PlayStation. I can hear it from here. I was interested to know what Christine Karen's watercolours she uses, and there is information on her website, so I wrote that down. Eventually I will get them to try them out. But it's a case of learning and knowing how to use them, really, isn't it? Tooth Fairy's been made redundant because of living crisis. Man, it's getting everything. Yeah. We keep telling kids, it's like, stop eating us at our house and home. Cost of butter's like £9. Like £9? I'm like, yeah. Because I like my Lurpak. I prefer Lurpak to like butter and margarine and all that. I just enjoy it tastes. And they usually have flora, but they've been, over the last couple of weeks, they've been nicking my lure pack. And I says to him, "You're nicking my lure, my lure pack, and it's near enough £9 a tub in some shops." Like, God, that's expensive. Like, yeah, then they go out and get loads and loads of my lure pack on the breads and toast. Like, get your own flora. Like, yeah, but yours tastes better, Mum. I'm like, oh, it's because it's expensive. Right, I think I've done with her skin, but for some reason, she looks really dark. Gazamai Tambi. No, I've never heard of them. I don't use watercolours. All watercolours I've got is the Arteza 24 metallic ones. Go to Aldi and get some no pack for them, though. Keep the lure pack for you. I think, where's that? Aldi, is it Aldi at top of Burwell? Yeah, I think we've got Aldi at top of, like, a 10-minute walk from school. She doesn't look dark on camera. Oh, thank God for that. She looks really, really dark. It's weird. I did colour her cheeks, but she don't look as blushed. Okie dokie, Claire. I'm here till 1 o'clock anyway, so. Can't really see much, can you? I keep forgetting I've run out of tea. I don't know, Jen. I was thinking like autumn colours. So like browns and beige and like very faint oranges and stuff. Yeah, gingery. But then I could do her hair brown and then like do her wings like leaves. I suppose I could do her wings green, but incorporate brown as though it's going into autumn. Same with little leaves. I'm definitely going to do butterfly and monarch colours, I think. I'm not even using my swatch book at the minute. Where's the butterfly? There, Jen. Didn't you see it? Christ, I need my glasses. Glasses going. I don't know. So yeah. Really cute. Extra leafy bit. We ain't all got perfect eyes, Jen, you're okay. I've got my glasses on, and that's the only reason why I saw it. I think the issue with this is it's too dark. There's just something different about this than what it is to Christine's. I can see the tiniest of things close up, but can't see past the end of my nose without them. I've just been reading your messages, Jen, on Facebook. I will not reply to that on here. I'll message you later. Sorry, I've got people wanting to join me or a group, but they're not agreeing to rules and stuff, so I've had to remind them. I don't want to be letting people in that's going to, ruin my group. People don't like that kind of pictures and stuff. They can report it and get my group shut down, so... I can see the time. Oh, last few years my eyesight went real bad. I think I've been the same, Jen. Although I went for my eyes testing, I think it was last year. Either this year or last year. Might have been end of last, yeah, November last year. and they said that my eyes had got better, a little bit better, and they needed to change my prescription. But as I've got older, well, it's basically from November to now, I've noticed that if I ain't got my glasses on, or even when I've got my glasses on, sometimes my eyes go watery, and especially when I'm trying to focus on, you know, smaller details and stuff. And I told opticianists, like, and my eyes like struggle to focus on small details. I said I do a lot of colouring. I can't read like last two lines letters on board without my glasses. Laughing at what I've just said. Takes a few minutes to read rules for a group. That's it. All I ask is you just read rules. Read rules and just agree to them. Well, it's not that. I've always said that when you join a group, you need to be active in it. If you're not going to be active, I mean, there's times I've gone into groups and not been as active, but it's because I ain't done any colouring yet. But I like that artist, or I'll stay in group. But there's sometimes people's joining and not even liked, commented, or shared any pictures, and it's like, what are you joining the group for? I'm debating now. I want to do makeup on the eyes. Difference in not sharing pictures if you have coloured them, but it takes nothing to comment on other posts when you like them. That's it. That's all I ask when people join group, is just be active. Don't be coming and just like being I don't know, just being there and not doing no. It's frustrating. Oh, so a message commented on one of my videos. I think it was one of my community posts on here, saying that she'd been to hospital and it was food poisoning that she got. She's still at Skegness till tomorrow, I think it is. But yeah, she said she got food poisoning and she was feeling a bit better, just a bit of tummy ache, and that was, I think it was yesterday or what day before. I just told her to be careful and enjoy the rest of her holiday. Stay away from chicken. It can easily happen to anybody though, can't it? You don't know if they're cooking food right either. You're not there to watch them. I think I'm going to need my swatch book now to figure out what colour I want around. Hi everybody, whoever's watching. I know we've got Jem, we've got Claire, we've got Florina, we've got a couple of others. Welcome to the live. Say hello. Don't be shy. There we go. Browns. Hmm. 177 and 280. Yeah, she said it was food poisoning and she'd been in hospital and she was feeling better, just a sore tummy. I just said to her, I said, enjoy it rest of all. She said she was going to try and join live stream if she could, if connection were okay, but I told her not to worry. I know Fossil's at work again. Bless her. Not everybody can be here though. Everybody's got a life, unlike me. Me and my neighbour. I'm not learning something about it in the house.
I've got this cow. It's not bad.
Well, I'm feeling a bit better than what I were when I woke up. I think that's because of painkillers and that though. Yeah. I think it's just one of them things though, Jen, because I know she's in Germany, isn't she? So it's all about timing, times. Making sure everybody can join at right times, because there'll be times like now where people will be at work, some will be in bed. I can't please everybody though. Yeah, that's it. I know Dawn said if I weren't doing today's live stream, I'll be doing it tomorrow. And I thought, I won't doing it. I'm not doing it at weekend because Ruben's got a thing where he's wanting to be on live streams all the time. And there's times where he can really like have a meltdown and it sounds terrible. And if he don't get what he wants, he's got a get swearing. And it doesn't sound very nice when I'm doing a live stream. So that's the reason why I'm trying to avoid at all costs doing live streams with him. I mean, when I finished last one with him, it was just like not long after he were having a right meltdown and kicking off, he was wanting something. And there were a live stream a couple of times before, one of the times before that, he swore like multiple times while I was on live stream because he was wanting, I don't know what he was trying, I think he was wanting it for himself. And I was trying to explain to him, Ruben, you can't. And no matter how many times I tried to give him a reason for it, it weren't good enough. And he were proper swearing at me, and I felt so embarrassed. And it all depends on his mood. I mean, he's the funny chap, and he has you all laughing and stuff. But it's that moment that if he don't get what he wants, he can have a meltdown and he can cause a scene on live stream. People don't understand, especially new people joining lives, don't understand circumstances, and they start getting, oh, could I be one of these people who's going to hurt him or like that, I know he's got ADHD or autism or something, but getting him diagnosed is a real pain. I think it's just a case of generally like new people joining, and if he starts, having a meltdown while I'm doing a live stream, I can't really afford to be doing it because I can lose subs that way. People aren't here to, listen to him padding and screaming and stuff just because he can't have his own way. So I think that's most reason why I'm trying to avoid doing a live stream while I'm doing it. Not because I don't want him to, it's just I don't want him to have a meltdown while I'm doing it and putting people off, because I think it was. I keep losing subs and then they keep coming back. Hard for him to understand how the public work. Yeah, that's it. I tried to explain to him multiple times. I mean, it's same with like, when I said to him, it was same other day, it was raining, and he was screaming house down, I want to go out, let me out, and he was swearing at me. I kept saying, no, Ruben, because it's raining, it's a bit colder today, you're going to end up getting cold. And no, I want to go out, and swearing at me again, and I'm like, Ruben, you can't. And so I got on his level, explained to him that he couldn't go out, reason why he couldn't go out, and it's like he doesn't understand at all, even when you explain. And this is why I know he's different to me other kids, and that he's got disabilities. I mean, he's got developmental delays along with his deafness and everything, and so I know that I think he's got that ADHD or autism because of him having meltdowns and they call them tantrums or something, I don't know. But he is different. Not in a bad way, but and it's just it gets so much he bites. And I don't want to be having that on live stream when I'm trying to colour, So when like such as through holidays, it's going to be hard to even get to do a live stream. So it might be a case of me having to stop live streams till he's back at school. So that doesn't happen because it's when he's at home for long periods, that's when he starts losing, pardon me, like frustration and stuff. Especially when he can't get what he wants. So I think that's why I'm trying to get as many in, and then that's when I was thinking about doing 2 live streams a week while he's at school, when after holidays, just to make up for all holiday that I'm not doing them. Not only that, I like doing it as well, and I want to be able to do it more. Do what's best for you. We will still be here when you come back. At least I will. Can't talk for others, but I think they'll be the same. Yeah. I'm just trying to explain, you know, circumstances, reason why I'm probably thinking about leaving Lives until he's back at school. It's only for, what, 5-6 weeks. But as soon as he's back at school, I'll be back at it. I might like put voting up like week before he's back at school and take it from there. Might be 2 votes for a week. To do it live on a Monday and then again on a Friday. Might even pop on like on a Tuesday or Thursday just to top it up. You might get fed up of seeing me then. Yeah. You see, through holidays, we're planning on like trying to get out as much as possible as well with kids because they get fed up. So yeah, I think last live stream will be, when did I say? Can't remember now. Oh, I did have it wrote down, but I just look. I know we'll have a live stream next Friday, and then next live stream after that will be the Tuesday, 19th. And then I think that'll be the last one then. Yeah, that'll be the last one then until he's back at school. So we've got 2 more live streams until the break up. Because Ruben breaks up on 20th on Wednesday. I'll update it on community tab and group anyway. I'll make it up to you all. I messaged my councilwoman the other day because we've got a shower over bath and I've not been getting a bath recently. Well, I have, like, but I've been having a shower, not a bath. Did I? Oh, I thought you said 20th for last live. Oh, did I? I might have been mistaken then, Jen. I might have to move it to 19th because Wednesdays I've done my food shopping. So it'll definitely have to be 19th. I don't know why I've said 20th because Wednesdays I've done my food shopping and I'm gone all morning. And then obviously I've got school running afternoon, which will be his last day as well. So it'll definitely be 19th. I probably did say 20th, but it'll probably be in the moment. But it's definitely gonna be 19th, Jen, because he breaks up on 20th. And like I said, I've got my food shopping and I'm gone all morning and I'll probably have an hour where I'm at home, have a quick cuppa and then back out to go and pick him up from school. So it definitely won't be 20th. So I don't know why I've said that.
You're right, man.
But yeah, it'll be 15th and 19th. I will pop it on group and on my community tab anyway and let people know.
Well, I don't know. I just got this one about an hour ago.
Yeah, it'd be definitely 19th, Jen. If I said 20th, I don't know why I've said 20th, because I've got no means to do it 20th on a Wednesday. I've never been able to do any on a Wednesday. I don't get time to do out on a Wednesday when I've got food shopping, because we've got to get like a bus that takes us half an hour to get to town, and then do his food shopping, do any bits and bats, because not that particular week we'll be doing his last food shopping before we go away, so and it'll be last bits and bats we need to be getting from town for holiday. No, it's probably me, Jen. I'm good at making mistakes, me. Probably more than likely said 20th and I've not realised. So I do apologise if I did say 20th. Really? Postman? You're gone? Have you been? Where am I then?
He walked past and I thought he'd been.
You're confusing me. But yeah, I wanted to have a shower bath ripped out and shower basin put in. And she says, oh, you've got to apply to council. They'll come out, assess you, because where it stands now, I've got to climb into bath in order to get a shower. And I'm a big girl, I'm not skinny. And it's going to be a bit of a struggle climbing in and out. But she says somebody will come out, assess me, make sure that I'm, not telling lies and I'm struggling to get in and out. If they refuse, then I can apply to have work done myself. I'm like, you're cheeky, aren't you? There is a rail up, Jen, but it's just awkward position. When I'm getting a shower, and I knock it with my bum because it's just not in my, because they had to put one in, they've given Ruben like this bath seat to sit on because obviously he's clumsy with his feet and his balance. So they gave him this bath seat and a handrail, and they asked me where I wanted it, and I'm like, I don't know where it's meant to go. And council bloke just put it on. And then woman's come out and checked it and she goes, well, that's an awkward place to put a handrail. I'm like, well, I don't know where it's meant to go. Well, it's supposed to be where a shower is. And I'm like, yeah, but if you put it where a shower is now, because it's not a big shower. If you put it where a shower is now, I'm going to, like, knock it off at wall. There's just not enough space. It's just too, bathroom itself's just too small. And I've said to Brian, even a sink started to drop off at wall. Sink's not even fastened to wall properly, so we had to have council out because all tiles are coming off because it's not fastened to wall. Oh, you need a new sink. The size of the sink as it stands, I have to bend down to use sink, and they're going to go for a smaller sink for it to fit wall. I'm like, I need to be a dwarf in order to use sink. It's that small. So I'm dreading what new sink's going to be like. But I said to Brian, I won't mind a shower base. And there'd be a bit more room in bathroom to move around. You can't move it. You can't swing a cat in there. But I'm not paying for nothing. It's a council house. They should be paying for it. You must be joking. Where I live, you've got to die in order to get outdone in house. Bro. Ryan. No, you can't hear me. I love my bath, Jen, but because I'm a big lass. I keep saying that, but I am. I'm quite on the bulky side. I've started to prefer shower more because it's more safer for me. Because I can't, once I get in the bath, I can't get back out. I have to like turn onto my side in order to get onto my knees to like get up after bath. It's a nightmare. Yeah. It's just a joke. And I keep getting these like, it's not flashbacks, but like that, where I think I'm going to fall. And it just terrifies me. It'd be so much easier with a basin than it would be, a shower basin than what it would be in stood in bath. Dangerous as it, I mean, I've stood in it and sometimes because I've washed my hair, I've slipped a little bit and hurt my back. I mean, I've got sciatica to start with, so slipping in bath makes it even worse. But tell me I've got to be assessed for it. Nuts. An hour and a half left. Time gone fast already. I'm just glad I've made it. Anyway, all this week I was like really panicking that I won't make live. I'm not liking these leaves. Keep going, Jen. You'll do it. You'll finish it. Be worth it in the end. Always have an ugly stage. That's it. Ugly duckling. Until it sprouts into a beautiful swan. No worries, Florina. Thank you for popping on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next live stream. You're very welcome. We're lovely to have you. Oh, so thirsty. There's another bottle of water gone. I'm hungry as well, Jen. I'm just going to hang on now, because if I have out to eat now, when I'm doing school run in a bit, I don't need a toilet. And that's not fun. Especially when there's nowhere to go to toilet either. I've been like that though, Jen. It's not been over the last few weeks, so it's been like for the past few months. I know I've put weight on and it's like I need to, calm down and get my sense sorted out when we come back off at holiday and that. Kids are back at school in September. I'm gonna go to gym and just swimming and stuff, I think. I need to do something. I need to start shredding all this excess fat. It's no good. Well, I was looking at there were a post on one of news thingies on Facebook, and there were this couple, a bloke and a woman that were big, and I mean big. They were like 30 stone, and they lost 18 stone between them by using Slimming World. So I think I'm gonna give that a go. How it's worth a go, innit? Yeah, that's problem I have. I struggle with, calorie intake and stuff. I just don't understand it all. I think I'm just thick in general. Bride does all cooking, you see. Well, most of cooking. We do take in turns from time to time. But I'm not a big cooking person. And I struggle with all this food's oven cooked because I've got really bad acid issues. I used to eat, like, as I've grown, well, when I was younger, living with my grandparents, it were always deep fried stuff, always greasy and mucky food and takeaways or, fish shop stuff. Not really that were healthy other than when I used to call at my mum's and have a Sunday dinner. And even then it was just, like your mashed tatty, peas, carrots. I didn't even eat veg until I got older. And it's affected me as I've got older. It's all I've eaten. And the more greasier it is, the more it affects me. It gives me really bad chest pain. At first, one day I felt like I was like having a heart attack. I had to get an ambulance and they took me to the hospital. They gave me this tablet thing and we spaced for half an hour because I'd eaten a cheeseburger and we spaced for half an hour. I was bringing it all back up and then I felt fine. Once I brought it up, my pain stopped in my chest and I was fine, and they said it's because I'm eating lots of fatty food. Then I had an x-ray on my gallbladder and found out I've got a gallstone as big as my gallbladder. And they wanted to remove it, but the only way they can remove it is if I lost weight. But luckily, touch wood, I've not had no issues with it up to now. And that was, I think, 11, 12 years ago when I found that out. So all his food's oven cooked food. On occasion we'll have a treat of takeaway, like hot weather and we can't be bothered. We'll have a takeaway. But it's majority of it's all oven cooked food. And that's another reason why I want to lose weight, because if there ever comes a point where I need operation to have it removed, I don't want to be like high risk of all happening to me on the table. I know it's a bit of doom and gloom, but Mine is not. Mine is with not going out, not getting rid of the calories going in. That's it. I'm same though. The only time I go out really is school runs, but I walk. It's like 1.3 miles, so it'd be like 2.6 miles. Walk there and walk back like I did this morning. Then we walk there again, so that's another 1.3 miles. So that's like 3.9 miles in one day. But I'm still big. So them that say, oh, walk and power walk, that'll help you, you know, to lose some calories. But I'm still big. I call my legs tree trunk legs. My arms are like bingo wings. You know, grow any bigger, I'll be able to fly. I've got a bum like worse than Kim Kardashian. Not laughing. And I call myself like Michelin woman. I've even got belly rolls. It's horrible. I really need to get into shape and sort my life out. Like it is depressing. It is. I am getting fed up with being big. And I know it can be done. And I know people say it's excuses and stuff. I want to lose weight. It's just I need the help, as in, you know, knowing what to do, how to do it. Like with gym and stuff. You know, I could go to the gym, pick stuff up, and I won't have a clue what I'm doing. So I need like, I know there's personal trainers and stuff, but prices that they're wanting, like £25, £30 a day, some even dearer. I can't afford that. And I think it's wrong. I think on NHS or something, they should help, you know, have something like that, like a free service to help. Or just advice on what, you know, like a sheet or something to let us know what equipment we need to be using, how many times for weights that we are, and just advice really on knowing what to use and how to use it. People are surprised when they see what I eat, as I expect it to be all bad for with the size of me, but it's not. You see, even as a kid, there were never fruit about. It were always tinned like pineapples, and that was my granddad that you'll see them, and oranges. I can eat oranges, but not a lot. Like just a couple of slices. I think it's because they're so tangy and zesty that it's just something to do with my taste buds. And how watery they are. But yeah, I can have water. I'll eat watermelon. Strawberries. I didn't like strawberries, but I can eat a couple of strawberries. Bananas. I can eat bananas. I can eat apples. But with apples, because of my teeth, I've got to have apple skin, took off, and Brian will chop it up into, slices and stuff. That's the only way I can eat apple. But I've not been a fruit person, so it's like a rare occasion when I eat fruit. 2.7 miles a day works out at 1,000 miles a year. I was doing it on a treadmill for a challenge in one of Doreen's walking magazines. Yeah. Well, that's it, cause prize. Well, it's not just that. I see all these, these things for like health. The bigger you are, the more chance you can have heart disease and, heart attacks and a lot of other stuff like diabetes and everything. And it scares life out of me. I'm being honest, it does. And I see all these people that are big and not really doing naught for themselves and then dying. I mean, as it stands, I'm about 23 stone. I mean, it's that I like baggy clothes. I don't like, tight clothes. So technically I can be in 22, 24 clothes, but I'll wear 26, 28 because I just like them being baggy so that they don't get tight and you can see how big I actually am. But when I see, I mean, my trousers, I've gone up from 24 to 26 again because I dropped to 24, but now I'm back to 26. So my trousers are 26 for definite. But I remember being in 14, 18, and that was before I had kids. And then when I had kids, started having kids, I went to 18, and then I've just got bigger and bigger. But I think a lot of my eating is comfort eating from all trauma I've had, all crap I've had from my family over the last 8 months. I've done nothing but eat. It's just a constant thing. But it's all stuff that comes with, you know, things that go wrong with if you're overweight. So it's like things that play on my mind like that, because Brian will say, "Oh, I love you for who you are. I love you for, you know," and it's comforting to know that he loves me for who I am. But it's still the fact of it is, deep down, is that I want to live until I get to see my grandkids and their kids. You know what I mean? Or at least live that long, and just live a longer, healthier life. Like I've said, if I carry on where I'm going, I'll probably be dead by the time I'm 60, 70. But if I sort myself out, I'll probably live that bit longer. You know what I mean? I know high blood pressure runs in my side of family, and multiple sclerosis and stuff like that. So it like plays on my mind in that sense as well. So I do want to do it for myself to and to feel a lot healthier. You know what I mean? Because walking up hills, I can't get up hills. I struggle. Well, I can get up hills, but I struggle. I'm like really towing. I get to top of hill and it takes me 5 minutes. I've got to stand there for 5 minutes to catch my breath, and it's like I'm not getting enough oxygen in my lungs. It's weird. And I know it's because I'm overweight. And I know last time I checked my BMI was something like 46 or something like that, I think it were. And I was classed as clinically obese. Because to me, I'm 5'10". And they basically said that I was classed as clinically obese because of me, and my BMI. And that the fact that because it's that much, my risk is higher for heart disease and other things, and I really don't want to be poorly, you know. So that's the main reason why I want to sort my life out and get better. We've got a street here just down the road from where we are, and it's like Mount Vesuvius. I hate it, but it's where we've got to go in order to go for school run. It kills me every time. I mean, when I'm on flat and stuff, it don't bother me. Only thing that bothers me when I'm on flat is, I don't know if you have the same problem, but once you've been walking for so long, I get pain in my hip. And it's like my bone joints are going like that and grinding. And they say it's because of weight that my bones are having to carry, the reason why it's grinding. My knees are the same. It's awful. And I have to stop. And I said to Bryce, if I get like that while we're on holiday, you know, struggling to walk about, I'm gonna have to get one of them disability scooters. I said, just so we can get about. Because once my hips start, it just hurts. My brain and everything wants me to go, but my hips are just saying, no can do. I've got strength, Jen. I mean, my calves, when you touch them, they're really solid, my calves. My thighs, however, they're not solid, but they're big. But it's a case that it's just pain I get in my hip joint. It's just so unbearable. And even taking painkillers don't help because it just don't target pain like it should. Oh dear, Jen. Yeah, cramp is a bitch. I hate cramp. It worries me now because I had cramp in me right leg a couple of weeks back, and I was absolutely petrified because that's my calf that I had DVT in back in 2003. And I said to Brian, I said, keep an eye on it, keep an eye on it, because if it swells up, it means I've got DVT again. It's like, stop worrying, it'll just be normal cramp. I'm like, it's all easier said than done, you know, when you've been terrified and had been through it already, you start thinking things, you know. And I think it was for like 4 days non-stop. I eating and eating and eating and worrying, and it got to a point then where I just left it, and now it was fine. I think it was just a case that I just got cramp, but because I'd had cramp in that leg, it just scared me, thinking, have I got another DVT? And that's another thing with being overweight. There's more chance of getting deep vein thrombosis and having clots in your legs because of how big you are as well. I bet that's a right sight, that, Jen. Leg up on wardrobe door. Well, it were only when I was pregnant with my first son in 2003. I think I was like, I might have been about 20, no, might have been about 34 weeks pregnant, and I'd gone for monitoring a baby at hospital.
Alright,
But it was before that. The night before, I'd woke up in the middle of the night with cramp in my right calf, and it was so painful. I was rubbing it, and it hurt so much. But it like subsided, and I went to sleep. And my granddad was picking me up to take me to hospital for my appointment for monitoring on my stomach. And I woke up to him beeping on, and I woke up, got dressed, and I tried to get up off at bed to get dressed to go to the car, but I couldn't walk. I couldn't put no pressure on my leg whatsoever. It just felt like it were gonna, I don't know, like my leg were gonna pop. And I was crying. I managed to get dressed, and it were flat on top floor. I had to go like down 2-3 flights of stairs. So I sat on my bum and just shuffled all the way down to bottom step. I was absolutely crying my eyes out, telling me what had happened. I couldn't walk, so he took me down to my mum's house at the time, and because she'd had deep vein thrombosis as well. Took me down there and showed her my leg, and she put both my legs together and noticed that my right calf were twice the size of my left calf, and told my granddad that I needed to tell somebody when I went for monitoring about my leg. Went to hospital, had monitoring done, and then we were coming out at room, and my granddad goes, right, tell nurse about your leg. We need to find her. And I says, oh, it don't matter. I says, I'll be all right, let's just go home. And we started to go out at room, and as I went out at room, my granddad pulled nurse off and told her what had happened to me. And she took me back into the room, looked at my leg, and she's like, oh God. She went and got doctors and nurse, took me into this other room, put my leg on bed, and they were pushing my toes, getting me to push my toes back, like towards my face, to see how far it could go from being relaxed. I could only get it probably a centimetre before it started hurting. They slapped Ted stockings on, as they call them, all the way up to my thigh. And I'm like, what's going on? Oh, you've got to stay in. You've got to have like a scan on your body and try and find it. I'm like, So I ended up staying in overnight. They jabbed me with like collecting injections to thin my blood. I felt awful. And next day we went down, they took my clothes off from waist down, put this dressing gown thing over, got me on bed and put a sheet over me, and then this doctor, he started scanning from my ankle, my right ankle, all the way up my leg. And he got right to, you know, in a bit of me thigh, me hip. And it like got right deep into crevice, and it was stuck. Clot was stuck in my hip, in, you know, in main artery of my hip. Yeah, like in growing area, yeah. And he goes, it's there, and you've been very fortunate, because if you'd have not said no and gone home, you probably wouldn't be here. So I was very fortunate and thankful for my grandfather for, you know, basically saving mine and my son's life that day. But I ended up having to take Clexane injections throughout pregnancy and for 8 weeks after. And then every pregnancy I've had after that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 3 with Jack, Elijah and Ruben. I've had to have Clexane injections all the way through pregnancy and 8 weeks after. So I've had to, I look like I've been a drug addict. I had scars all over my legs and my stomach with all injections I had to do. It was awful. Absolutely awful. I think that's another reason why I struggle with, you know, pregnancies, because I'd have to do that all over again. No way. No way it would be. I never thought of that, Jen. I was about 23, came home from work and all was well, a bit of pain during the night. Next day I was in an ambulance. It's scary. Yeah, it is. It really is. I didn't know not about it. I'd have been. I was 15. I was 15, Jan, when I had it, because I got pregnant with my son just after. Yeah, just after my 15th birthday, because I had him when I was 15. He was born a month before I turned 16. So I was 15 when I had deep vein thrombosis. I was very lucky. It can happen to anybody. But it runs in my family for some reason, for one thing or another. My mum had it, and I think her mum had it, or her dad had it, or something like that. Luckily, it'll stop with me because I've had no daughters. So, but I suppose, well, saying that, it would like deep vein thrombosis through pregnancy and not just in general. Yeah, I've done her hair now. I think I'm going to leave her wings till last. Do a dress. Do rainbow. Do the guitar. Butterfly. And leave wings till last, I think. I'm just going to nip tuck low. Be right back. Well, I've got an hour left, ladies. See what I can do. I think colours for too many colours. I know it's gone fast again, hasn't it? Always goes fast. I don't know what colour to do a dress. Two, 6, 8. 8, 2. What's that one? Markouts are never around when I need them. There's a fly doing my nutty. I've tried twice to get it. No, you find that flies are so dumb. They can find the way in, but they can't find the way back out. I'm going to go different. I'm going these colours. See what she turns out like. I can't do with flies. I think they're awful things. I always seem to think like they go on poo and other things. It's like I don't want it anywhere near me or anywhere near all that I use. Horrid things. About right. Typical cats. I think it was the same when we had cats at all that old house. It was more so spiders. He used to show them spiders and they'd be like, what? There's no there. I don't know what you're showing me. There's a spider there, get it. That was before I was like frightened. Well, not frightened, like. Did Claire go? Oh no, somebody visited, didn't she? Oh, son showed up, didn't he? Yeah. Bless her. Well, I've had up to 9 people, I think it were, join, and then we're back down to just the 3 of us. The elements, Jen, I think it's lovely. I've always liked Anne Stokes stuff, but I just wish they'd do more she'd do more grayscale. I'd be interested to see, you know, what a grayscale would be like. I prefer grayscale to line art. It's funny because when I first started colouring, I preferred line art to grayscale. People used to say to me, once you start on grayscale, you'll not look back. Yeah, they do come through pretty quick. I think there's only been like odd occasion where it's been a bit delayed, not by much, but I've still got it in decent time. I think it's just other countries that are struggling, you know, with Brexit and everything. It's just delayed a bit more, innit? Yeah. I really recommend colouring grayscale. It's your best way to find out where your shading's meant to go and stuff. Helps a lot. Oh, there's loads of artists to go through, Jen. I've got me. This is a sheet with them all on. Well, it's a sheets. These are all artists that I've got. Oh, thank you. It's just a continuous list. And then I've got these on this side. And then these are all my colouring Evan issues. So when I come back to colouring Evan issue, I can tick off because we've had gods and goddesses. No, people said, you know what books we're gonna be colouring. I just pick like 5 random artists off at list, and then whichever one gets chosen, I just mark it every time we've had one. Well, I think we'll go through them a bit quicker once September comes and kids are back at school, and I'm doing 2, maybe 3, like, I don't know, 2 live streams for definite a week. So 2 a week, it should go down a bit quicker. But I will get there. But no, it's all down to you, everybody that chooses which artist and book it is. I'll just pick picture, or I should say, Brian picks the picture. I've been getting him to pick them lately. Not been doing a bad job. Hi, Zo. How you feeling, darling? Which one, Jen? I'm in a coffee shop, so I won't be on long. But thought I'd pop in and say hi. Hi, Zo. I hope everybody can't hear me. You got me on headphones. Oh, in my hand, it's the brown ochre 182. Still a bit rough, was in bed all day yesterday. Oh, I'm still not 100%, so it's really banged me this week. No headphones, so everybody can hear me. It's okay. It's a good job we're not doing no that we shouldn't be. Jane on tour. Show them what I'm colouring. I'll hold them into your ear so you can hear what I'm saying. Should get a person that can drive so that they can drive me around for buddy colours. Or she. We're all drinking fraps. I've never had one, to be honest. Apart from being hungry, I'm having quite a good day today, so I'll send down to pick you up. The Jane and Jen on tour via Darren driving us around. Joined by our fellow guest, Ruben. Defo makes Swindon one of your stops, though. Our guest room is only £5 a night. That's not bad at all. Mine is just cold coffee though, simply because I forget about it. And I'm drinking nothing because I've drank all my water. Catch you later, though. Thanks for dropping by. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. We'll be there soon. Can't wait. Take care.
You alright? Oh, quite a lot, though. Oh, yeah, I got my parents to pregnant volleyball. It can't die unless it's meant to die.
Well, at least my phone's hanging in there.
Every time I get something, you know, I just still get I'm playing value
I have to recharge my phone when I leave to go and pick Ruben up. What, love? Yeah. I want to know. Fresh cuppa. Car crash, gold links, chain coming up. Oh dear. You make me laugh. It was lovely for Zoe to drop by and catch us on in live stream, bless her, in a cafe. At least weather's been nice for her as well. It's been lovely, hasn't it? Yeah, definitely. I'm feeling a bit better now, but come later it'll start rearing its ugly face again, like it did last night. Felt okay-ish through the day, and then like this morning I felt absolutely terrible. It's this blooming cough. You know, like no matter how many times I laid down or different ways I laid down, I still were coughing. Yeah, it's going to be warm at weekend, isn't it? Like Saturday and Sunday and all next week. Yeah, I am drinking a lot. I've had one of those sweets. I've had my painkillers as well, so I think that's helped with like any aching and stuff. I feel a lot better than what I did when I first woke up, but it's the usual case, isn't it, when you've got flu? You pick up a bit through the day and then you start going back downhill again at night time. I don't know why that ever happens. She's like thinking, oh, I'm getting better, I'm feeling better, and then bam, back to feeling like rubbish again. Yeah. Oh, I ain't even got really much of a cough. But once I get laid down on bed, like last night I got laid down and I was fine. I just started to doze off and all of a sudden it was like this tickling sensation in the back of my throat and I just couldn't stop once I started. And I know Brad was getting fed up with me. I think it got to like 1 o'clock. I woke up and I thought, I've had enough. I come downstairs and took some of this cough stuff that we've got. And it like put a film over where it were like hurting and making me cough. Got upstairs, got laid down. I mean, about half an hour I was back up again, coughing and coughing and coughing. I thought, I've had enough. If it carries on, I'm getting up. And we just really can't be affording to keep getting different remedies to help with it either. We've spent like, I think, 30 quid on Lemsips and cough sweets and stuff. It's just a case of riding it out. I think I'm liking this colour actually. I weren't too keen at first. Yeah, erasers are really handy tools. Can't be without one. Hopefully, Jen. Because I'm bloody fed up with it. It's like I've had enough now. It's okay, I've just turned the picture a little bit so that I can get to where I need to be. Because I don't mind coughing if it's fruit day, and not only that, I can put up with like flu, you know, coughing and stuff. But it's when my throat's sore. I can't cope. I start crying like a baby. I'm like, I can't do this. I was sat on bed this morning, I'm like, I'm done. I can't do it. I've had enough. I think Bryce is in, you know, shut morning. It's because my throat's dry. Keep coughing. Yeah, and it just drags on and on and on and on. I mean, I started with Sunday. I know I started Sunday because, I don't know, as I've got older, my hands go really hot. Like now that they're not hot, they're like lukewarm, cool. Whereas Sunday they were like on fire. You know, like when you've got an headache and your head's on fire, and it's like you can't cool down. It was same principle as that. And I keep getting that every time I'm going to be poorly. So I know prior to getting flu or anything that I'm going to be poorly the next couple of days. And when I felt that Sunday, we had one Lemsip left. So I thought, right, I'm going to take that at dinner time. And then I think it was like straight after my Sunday dinner, I went and got laid on bed. And I fell asleep for 4 hours, which is not normal for me. I'm awake all day until bedtime. So Brian knew I weren't well. Ruben kept coming in, Mummy, 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 are you okay, Mummy? I love you, Mummy. Brian's like, leave your mum alone, she's not well. So we're back down later. And come Monday morning, that was it. I knew. Got all paid all out for more Lemsips and sweets. I'm like, I better get rid of this by Friday. So I've just been plumping myself up with all stuff. Making sure I get rid of it. I weren't bothered as long as I could colour and talk. That was it. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think her dress has turned out nice actually. I'm liking this colour. There's like 3 different colours. Well, yeah, I think that looks alright. Yeah, it does. They're like goldy brown. I'll probably just go like brown tones for that. I think actually I'm gonna colour these. This colour. Like so. Yeah. Yeah. Found another pen. Guitar. Do the boys all go back to school at the same time? I think they do, yeah. I think they all go back on the 4th of September. Let's have a quick look. Term dates. Summer. No, that's not the right one. September. They'll go back on the 1st of September. The older ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Yeah. They have 6 weeks and 2 days off then. I must have changed it. Welcome back, Claire. Thank you. I know it's really, really annoying. Term dates. You see, it's really frustrating because it doesn't tell you when they go back. It just as when they break up. And these term dates aren't updated either. I'll have to have a look on Ruben's. Like, it's like an app that we would get stuff sent to us. I'll have a look on later. So I don't think I've got it in it. Look. Summer diary dates. See if it's on that. Right, Ruben doesn't go back while 6th of September. So he breaks up on 20th of this month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's just got a day off, 7 weeks. So Ruben goes back on 6th of September. And my other son, he goes back on 1st, week before, so he's not going to be happy. Kids here, I've just started their 2-week winter holidays. Only 2 weeks? I was saying that though, yeah, because to Christmas time, yeah, they only have 2 weeks off as well. It is, Jen, innit? You think Australia, you just think it's hot all the time. It's just weird. Christmas holidays are 7 weeks. All ours have like all the time they have big holidays, summer holidays, which is 6 to 7 weeks. Other ones like such as Easter, Christmas, pardon me, Valentine's, I think it is, isn't there? They're all like a week or 2 weeks. Oh, there's May bank holiday, May one as well. Oh, I'll be going in 15 minutes. Sucks. I can't believe how fast it's gone. 3 hours has just gone. Where? I'll have to put an album up as well on group. I ain't done one yet. I didn't realise the time until you mentioned it before. It goes really fast. Yeah, I used just I think it were 2 different browns, Claire, for her hair. Because I'm gonna go autumn theme with like browns, like a yellowy, orangey coloured. I were thinking about going green for her wings, but incorporating browns and like these colours in with it to make it look autumny wings. And then doing the same with these, but making them individual leaves. And then with this butterfly, we're going to do it monarch. Because I love monarch butterflies. I think they're gorgeous. I love any butterflies. I love them bright blue ones. We've got Butterfly House in Sheffield. We've been once with Brian's dad before he passed away. And I loved it there. Definitely going to have to go again. Can I have your Instagram handle? Green for the wings. Adding. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube, Coloured with Love. I think it's 20, 22 or something like that. I think I've got the same symbol as my profile picture on YouTube anyway, so you'll recognise me. But yeah, it's Coloured with Love, and I think it's 22 or something like that. I think. You see, I can't even check on here. See if I can find it. It's all one word as well, I think. Like all together. Yeah, it's not going to let me. Yeah, I think so. You see, I can't access my Instagram because it's on my phone, and because I'm doing live stream, I can't check it for you. Okie dokie, I'll write that down anyway. Virgo, 89, 1967. I'll find you, Claire, and I'll follow you, and then you'll find me that way. I know. Luckily, I think I've got another set. I've got another one. Yeah, I've got the white one here. Look. I've always got replacements, unless I forget. I'm sure I'll find you. What's your profile picture on there, Claire? Is it just a picture? What picture is it? You're going to have to get Instagram, Jen. Right. I'll try to find you. It'll have to be when I've done live stream. I think I'm going to leave it at that for now, ladies. I will post a picture in Facebook group and my community tab, obviously on Instagram as well, when I've finished it. I've looked into it all. I don't have any socials on my main phone. I have them on my other one, but I don't carry it around with me all. Instagram's good to look at other people's work as well. I think it's just a really good way of communicating with everybody as well. Obviously Facebook's the best place to go, but Instagram's good for showing all your pictures, and you can put hashtags and stuff so that other people get to see it. That cup of tea went down a treat. Okay, Claire, I'll try and find her anyway. Before I finish live stream, sorry, my 30-year-old son came around, wanted me to cook him tea. Bless him. I wish I had a mum I could go to go and have me tea cooked. Thank you for today. I know you weren't feeling good. Glad you managed to colour too. She's turning out gorgeous. Now I'm glad I could make it today. I know it went like this morning. I was like really bad. You could hear me, couldn't you? As days gone on, it's got a little bit better. But it's like all else. It's okay at this time for till about tea time. Then it starts going down, dipping again, and I start feeling rubbish again. But I'm glad I managed to get on today, because I was really adamant that I wanted to do a live stream. I know I've not done much, and I haven't finished it all in one live stream, but I've tried to do as much as I can. I've done a lot of talking as well. I'm not going to complain. I always enjoy doing live streams. Before I put live stream down though, I've just been talking to Jen, like while you were away, Claire, obviously with Ruben, it can be a bit of an handful during live streams for me, and it gets to a point where he can have meltdowns and stuff, and swear and everything. So I've decided I'm not going to do any live streams during summer holidays while I've got kids at home, because there's always that opportunity that Ruben will cause a scene while I'm live stream, and then people start thinking I'm a bad mum and stuff. So I'm gonna not do live streams through summer holidays. There's gonna be a live stream again next week on the 15th, same time, 9:30 in the morning. Obviously till hopefully 3 o'clock, till 2 o'clock, and not 1 o'clock because of time. And then the next live stream from then will be the 19th of July, not the 20th of July. I don't know why I said the 20th of July, because it's on a Wednesday and I've done my food shopping. And there's no time at all that day for me to do a live stream. It'd probably be a 20-minute live stream. So scratch the 20th of July, and it'll be 19th of July for last live stream until they go back in September. And then the first one from September will be the 9th of September when they're all back at school. But there is a chance I could get on before then. So I've also decided I'm going to be doing 2 live streams a week when kids are back at school. So you get to see me a bit more often. And we're not just having 1 a week, we're having 2 a week. So one will probably be Monday, and then one will probably be Friday. It gives me a break from colouring for a day or 2. I might even do my own colourings because I've got buddy colours as well. So it's just splitting my time between everything. But I just don't want you thinking that I've started doing them and then I'm chucking you away and not bothering no more. But I just don't want to put myself in a predicament where it's going to cause me a lot of stress through summer holidays with kids. And, you know, especially with Ruben and how he is, he can have a really bad meltdown where he swears and he kicks off, and he's had to a point where he's bitten me and everything. And that's not even doing live streams. So I'm not going to put myself in that position. I hope you all understand. But it's not goodbye yet. I'm still doing 2 more live streams before summer holidays. So that's it. I'm just so glad I've got subs that understand and know what I'm talking about and can support me in my decisions. As I've said, it's not goodbye today. There'll be 2 more live streams. I will be away for 6 weeks then, near enough, and then I'll be back doing 2 live streams a week. Then you'll get fed up of seeing me. We'll work it out. I'll be planning it all out through summer holidays. I'll work it out and I'll try and get all dates and everything sorted out. Obviously, if something crops up and I can't do that date, then I'll have to just switch it around. So yeah, again, thank you for all of you coming and watching me and talking to me today. And it's just been nice, after a terrible week of being poorly. You all to talk to and speaking to you again. It's just been fab. I always enjoy it. So all of you, take care. Look after yourselves. And I will see you all next Friday. So don't forget, Friday the 15th at 9:30 a.m. UK time. I won't get fed up of seeing you. I look forward to Fridays. I love being at your lives. You all take care and I'll see you later. Bye. 15th, yes. The 15th. 15th at 9:30 a.m. UK time. I'll see you then. Take care. Bye. Figure it out. Bye.